Remember high school? You had all those characters and no plot? You would walk past an interesting person in the hall, smile to yourself, and be grateful that you didn't have to live with them? Well, now you do. I'm going to give you a glimpse into my life as a freshman living in a dorm and the characters I had to endure. Audrey. She's the one that bangs on your door at 7 in the morning with way too much energy. And it doesn't stop there. Throughout the day, she'll wander the hall with warm cookies and milk to share with the whole floor. We have no idea where the cookies come from since we live in a dorm, but we enjoy them nevertheless. She's very, spunky? Now for Mr. Interweb. He's kind of the quiet loner type, which is strange since he doesn't seem to mind Audrey's company. So the college has firewalls on BitTorrents. So what? He can get around them. You need some sort of technological hookup? He's got you covered. As long as you contribute funds to his quest to establish the next great file-sharing system. He's always sitting around with his ridiculously high-speed computer, his noise-canceling red headphones, downloading God knows what, which tends to make its way all across campus with a Mr. Interweb logo. Oh, bruh. This is Mark. He'd like to think of himself as the cool kid on campus. Everyone else would be sitting around, watching some TV, and Mark would walk in, start talking about his workout, pick up the controller, and flip through some channels looking for the game. After watching for a few minutes, he'd inform us of the exclusive party he's going to that night, and leave to get ready, which takes almost as long as Mindy. With his collared shirts, cheap cologne, and his cap, he struts around the hall like he owns the place. Mindy just got into a sorority and is really excited about it. And by really excited, I mean intoxicatingly excited. Every time she starts talking about her sorority, she starts talking really fast and really detailed, and she keeps on going and doesn't really stop and won't shut up for a good 20 minutes about how she just loves Greek life. She spends a little more than a lot of time on her hair, and there have been rumors of people on their phone more than her, but not by reliable sources. No one really knows if she was like this before Rush, but one thing is for sure, she is exhausting. Ever feel like you're being watched? Get the feeling that someone's following you? That's Mark. He's kind of a creeper. Dining halls, football games, the student rec center, your biology class. He's always there. He doesn't talk too much, so no one really knows anything about him, but he seems pretty harmless, so after a while people somewhat get used to it. Except Audrey. Audrey never really got used to it. Anyway, Ethan. Ethan plays video games. Ethan plays these video games a good 18 hours a day. The 6 hours that he is not on his computer, he's usually going to class or out getting dinner on the rare occasion that ramen is in short supply. It's actually a floor mystery as to when he sleeps. Some of the leading theories include in class, with his eyes open and hands on mouse and keyboard, and simply, he just doesn't. He's a fan of Gears, GTA 4, TF2, CS Source, and is known as the almighty Foehammer 83, the level 70 Blood Elf Paladin, defender of Kel'Thalos on the Trollbane server. What any of those mean is beyond me. Politics. You know that one guy who is always watching the CNN Campaign Center, studying a political map on his computer, and has a vote for fill-in-the-blank sticker on his door? That's Garrett. Our buddy Garrett will interject random facts about some political figure or event in everyday conversation, even when it has nothing to do with what anyone is talking about. Ask him his views on a subject, expect to get a well-thought-out, well-informed speech on it, and woe to you who disagree. We all can't wait till the election is over and he can just move on. On the other side of the spectrum, epic guitar solos, mad in-your-face vocals, the collectively known metal mob got you covered. They've been playing together for a solid month and are sold on the fact that they are the next AC/DC meets Slayer. And thanks to the somewhat really thin walls, we get to hear them practicing all day and all night. Like what you saw? Guess what? These are just a couple of the people you'll get the wondrous opportunity to encounter. Some others would include smokers, jocks, pyros, gangsters, cowboys, angry redheads, Satanists, Brother Jed, general college-going folk. At first things are a little awkward, but like always, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's called a degree!